how to function in the higher consciousness or in the higher dimension beyond ordinary mind. See, the ordinary mind of a human is very quiet, suffering. Because ordinary mind is supposed to suffer. You see that I cannot even pronounce ordinary because I know that this is so stupid thing, to be honest. I really hate ordinary mind. Because ordinary mind is a dualistic mind. Me, right, wrong, bad, good, negative, positive, day and night. It is suffering in the story of life, just in the dream. When you sleep, you don't even have an idea you are sleeping actually. A lot of times. If you have a little bit of idea that you are sleeping, then of course you are a little bit awake. You are a little bit awake, little bit the mind is awake actually, that is able to see that I am sleeping. But the problem is that what I'm trying to say is that ordinary mind is supposed to suffer in the society. Because ordinary mind is always just programmed. It's a human conditioning, human programming, and it's controlling you all the time. And without entering the higher dimension of life or the higher dimension of consciousness, you cannot change your life. Life cannot be changed with the ordinary mind. The same mind that created this hell actually cannot create heaven. Heaven can only be created only when the mind is seen completely, when the mind is completely dead actually. It cannot die in its own language. It can only be seen, and that seeing is actually deadness of the mind. The only way you can see the mind, you see, it's only when you are alert enough to see that the mind is not you actually. The mind is never us. We are not the mind, we are not our thinking, we are not our thoughts, we are nothing at all. And that's how you enter the higher dimension, because then you see what I am actually. You don't even say what I am, because even this is coming from the mind. You say, what is left here? Just intensity, just energy of life. I can choose my thoughts and I can just entertain myself. I can do anything. I can record the video. I can go for a walk. I can just make a complaint. Oh, you know, the plane is making a noise. I cannot record my video. I can do anything. I can choose my thoughts. I can give them power and energy. This is the power of human actually, that you can get in that state, in the dimension of life, where you are no longer operating with a mediocre mind. You are operating from the higher state of the dimension of, you see, consciousness, where you don't see things as how ordinary people see, ordinary mind sees actually. You see things, beyond actually. You are more alert and intense and so much heightened, you see. It's like you're operating in a higher level than humans actually, than most people, than most all the people. You don't trust these two eyes a lot. You trust this here, the third eye, where you see through things. Your life is more easy. Your life is more easy. You are direct with everything. You're not complicating everything. You are straightforward with everything. You have more clarity. You are aware. That's the power of entering or living with higher consciousness. It can only happen when you observe yourself, when you perceive your thinking. Who is thinking? Who is there to think actually? And if you bypass it, you will see who is there. The ego gonna be there. The ego cannot be killed. Let the ego be there. But then you can integrate the ego with a higher consciousness, where your understanding of life is gonna be here always. But then you are free from it. It's in the background. You still have thoughts, you still have yourself, but then somehow something changed here. Somehow you are in the higher dimension where you see through things. You don't believe much your mind nonsense. Because the mind is full of nonsense, I'm sorry, all the time. Me, like a sheep. Me, all the time, crying, complaining, ungrateful, just thinking. Shut the fuck yourself. That's what people do. Take alcohol, take drugs to shut themselves actually. Yes? You watch a TV, you want to be busy, you want to escape from yourself. You take drugs, you take alcohol, you take beers, you take so many substance chemicals to run away from yourself. Is that right? So I'm giving you permanent solution is be aware, be alert, be observer. Look at your thoughts. Look at them. Look at them. Don't identify with them. Just look at them. That's all. Look at them. Don't let them destroy you. Just choose them. Choose your thoughts as a tool. Like the mind is a tool to be used and create something. Better life, better existence. Do something. Be creative, you see that. Don't be in this nonsense life thinking, my life is suffering, my life is trouble, I'm taking too much stress, life is stressing, whatever bullshit story. You are just lost in imagination, in thinking, in conclusions of yourself. You have made them. So to function in the higher dimension is to bypass the human conditioning. If you bypass yourself, your whole system at once, bypass simply means like you simply come into this moment. You jump right here in this now. Now, this moment. You are free now. You don't accept anything that the mind throws at you. You only accept what is going to help you. The rest is nothing but a drama, but just a nonsense, nothing but a nonsense. You can just ignore them. That is the higher dimension where you are present to see that, because we are busy with ourselves all the time. Me, in your world, in your story. That's why the world is somehow disconnected from you. Like you feel like, why nothing is interesting? Why life is suffering? Why I'm so stressed? Why I'm so worried? Because you are thinking too much. I'm sorry. You are thinking too much. Me. Just stop it here. Stop it. When you think less, you live more. The problem is that we think too much. Only 10% is required actually. You don't have to think too much. You don't have to at all. Just actually live in the moment. That's all. There is no other instruction. The mind can come again, but that's not what the mind is. You are not the mind. You are just the awareness, the alertness, the observer. You see through everything. Nothing can control you there. No words can control you. Past cannot control you. Future cannot control you. Nothing can control you. Then you create your life more better. Then you are more alert. You are not lost in the stupid stories of the mind or conclusions of the mind or imagination of the mind. Mostly we are lost in the imagination. What will happen? What will happen? All the time we are thinking about our life. All the time. No, you don't think. You create now. You live in the moment. You live in the power of yourself. You live. You're more confident. You're more happy. You're more alert. You're more relaxed. You're more like, conscious enough to see like what is going on. That is the power of awakening. That is the power, you see, to function in the higher consciousness through the third eye, full of intensity, full of power, full of energy. You see, we used to have this as a child, but because of society conditioning, we lost it. The mediocre mind took place actually. So it's time to kill the mediocre mind. It's time to bypass the mediocre mind. The mind is going to be here all the time, I'm telling you that. But you should only use it as an instrument to use it to function in the day-to-day life. You should never let this instrument to control you. There is no point in wanting to kill the mind. You have to integrate the mind with the observer, with the higher consciousness. When it is integrated, it is one with the higher consciousness, then you become powerful. You become unstoppable completely. That's my whole point. Thank you for watching.